Hey everyone. So this morning my best friend and I were talking about superstitions and folklore and things we used to believe long time and what they used to tell us, and I decided to make a video and share it. So let me start with the first one. I don't know, but growing up, like my grandmother and my mother used to say, don't sweep your foot or don't sweep your sister's foot, they won't get married. That is not true, because the amount of sweep foot I get, and I'm married, going on 5 years this year. Wow, 5 years. Time flying, but anyway. So yeah, that was a superstition. I don't know where these people used to get these superstitions from, but anyway, I'm not gonna say I don't believe all. I believe some, and when I share in some of them, I'll let you know what I believe, right? So I used to cut my hair a lot myself as a teenager. So I would put layers, and we used to call it steps back in the days. I cut in my hair myself, and mom used to always say, don't throw away your hair, don't throw away your hair, because if blood pick your hair, you get a headache or something like that. So you don't know what to do with the hair when you cut it or when you brush your hair and hair come out, right? So that's two so far, right? Another one is pepper. So like whole pepper, hot pepper. If I ask mommy if she have pepper, she will rest the pepper on the counter or outside on the banister, and she will say, pick up the pepper. You mustn't hand people pepper in the hand because you and them will have a falling out. I don't know how true that is. What, that's another superstition, right? I don't hand people pepper in the hand because of that. I don't know if it's true or not, so you know what? To be safe, I rest down the pepper there. Another one I believe is when you're coming inside after 12 or 12 o'clock or after 12 in the morning, you turn around and you come inside so the spirits will follow you. Now there's no way to prove if it does work or if it don't work, so I just do it. I turn around. I've been doing it since I know myself. I still doing it, even though I live in by myself with my husband. We living on our own. I come in the door backwards, bet your bottom dollar I doing that. And when I had long hair, I used to pull it in front of me too, because I ain't want nothing hold onto my hair. So another one is you mustn't sweep after 6. And I don't believe in that one because I feel like that has come a long way from when back in the days when I didn't have electricity. So when it's 6 o'clock, you can't really get in dust. It get in dust dark, so you can't really see. So that's why you're not really supposed to sweep the hour. So I don't really believe in that one. But that is one that they say. They say don't open the umbrella inside the house. I don't know why. I opened umbrella inside the house already. Nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. I guess depends on where you open the umbrella, right? If you open the umbrella where the entertainment unit is, obviously you'll throw wrong stuff. So yeah. So that's another one. There's this thing where they tell you, I don't know how much people know, but when you have a baby, they put a tick on the forehead so the baby wouldn't get maljo. And then now they tell you about to put your goat mouth on something. It has so much to talk about. Another thing is when the palm of your hand scratching. So some people they say when your right hand scratching you'll get money, and then some people say when your left hand scratching you'll get money. And I tell them all there, my 2 hands scratch me already and I never get no money. So that is really a superstition, right? And another one is when I used to work in Port of Spain, on my way to work, a pigeon shit on me. And the pigeon didn't shit on my shoulder anyway, the pigeon shit on my head. So Yeah, so when I tell my mother the story about the pigeon shitting on my head, she say how that's good luck and you get good luck, and I don't know, I was lucky about that. I really don't know, that was kind of gross. That the pigeon shit on my head on my way to work, you know. Didn't have anything, didn't have no tissue or anything. Had to wipe it with my hand. That's a long time ago, but boy. Another one is if you give somebody something and you take it back, you'll get a cutter boil in your eye. I don't want to point now. But I don't know if this is true. I've never gotten a cutter boil, and I probably give my sister or my brother a snack already and I take it back and I eat it, you know. So that never happened to me. They tell you don't pierce your ears in plum season because you'll get a plum. I don't think that is why that has happened, because I sure I pierced my ears in plum season already. So I remember growing up, if you're going anywhere, you're pointing, and you're a child, right? Mommy, look a cow. Mommy, look a cemetery. And my mother would be like, don't point at the cemetery because your fingers will fall out. That never happened. You know, and then there's this other one that I used to really believe growing up, you know. They say if your second toe is longer than your big toe, then you're going to rule your husband. I don't know if that works the other way too, like if your husband's second toe longer than his big toe, because my husband's second toe longer than his big toe and my second toe longer than my big toe. So you know, like we say, this is your big toe and this is your second toe, and look like that. They say you will rule your husband. So I guess you rule your wife too, maybe. I don't know. We're ruling each other. So I talk a lot about the superstitions that, you know, I grew up with in Trinidad. And there's also the talk about duendes and La Jablas and Sukuya and them kind of things. So I don't know who know about these things, or if your superstitions are a little different. Like I say, some people say it's the right hand when it's scratching, some people say it's the left hand when it's scratching. So anybody have any differences, you know, feel free to comment and let us know. So just want to do a small video so that I'll have it always, you know. My brother and my nephews who growing up, they could see it. And I mean, I don't think my nephews who growing up, one is 11, I don't think that he growing up with that kind of superstition, because I don't think my sister passing on them kind of things. And you know, my grandmother died in 2017, so she no longer around. Yes, my mother will still tell you about the pepper and them kind of thing. My mother will also tell you when you go to a funeral and you come back home, throw water over your shoulder so the spirit don't follow you, or something like that. You know, mommy just tell you about turning around and walking in backwards in the house. So, and there was this thing where when I was in primary school, I used to like to climb trees. And when I was living by ma, all of us, we were living by ma, she and my grandmother told me and my sister, don't go and climb the tree yet, because it was almost midday, right? So they said don't let 12 o'clock in the day meet you on the tree. But we climbed in the mango tree, because the mango tree in the back was not a big tall mango tree. And my neighbor on the other side, they used to climb up the tree on their side. And we went and we climbed up the tree. And as 12 o'clock reached, and I'd lying to tell her there, the light and God is my witness. This tree, the breeze started to blow. And my sister got frightened. I don't think she was on the tree, but I know I was on the tree. And your girl hug up the branch and praying for God's life that I don't fall down and damage myself, because I didn't listen to my grandmother and them. And I climbed up the tree and it was 12 o'clock. So certain things they tell you, you don't experience it and you say, you know, that is rubbish, that is talk. And then certain things, you know, you experience and be like, listen to your elders, you know. So that's the end of my video with the superstitions. You know, if you have any to add or any that you heard differently, let us know. Bye.